guys, how you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host and your reader, Lorraine. How do you do? I hope that I find you all in good spirits. Guys, this is going to be an introductory video, basically giving you a little bit of insight into who I am and what this channel is about, what you're going to be expecting from it, from what you're not going to be expecting from it, okay? So before we get stuck into it, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background as to who I am. So my name's Lorraine, I'm from London, United Kingdom, and basically I have been doing tarot cards from like ages and years ago. But what happened is that just one day suddenly, like, I kind of left the energy of wanting to read more and get into the tarot cards. During that period of time, I had experienced life, okay? I made my mistakes, I made my errors, I went through all of my life lessons, and it was only like a couple of years into my spiritual awakening, which was back in 2015, that I then decided that it was time to pick back up the decks and to start reading again. So since 2018, I have been reading cards, and I just felt that it was high time to get now started with my YouTube channel and to get you guys, give you guys the messages from Spirit. Okay, so I just want to get stuck into just basically just giving you an insight as to what this channel is not for. Okay, so basically what this channel isn't for. So number one, okay, it's not for people who tarot binge. So basically, you know, when you've got you know, people who just watch tarot videos after tarot videos after tarot videos, from the amount of millions and millions of beautiful, amazing tarot readers out there, okay? But they just don't take action, okay? Like literally, that's all they do, okay? Which goes on to say that number two, it's not really for anyone not wanting or willing to take action on their situation, okay? This is not what this channel is for. This is not who it's aimed at. Number three is it's not for those who will wait on an unreciprocated love interest. So guys, you know, we've all been there before, where we've, you know, had our love interests, our crushes, our, you know, people who we find to be, you know, sexually attractive, and, you know, we hope that they'll be able to reciprocate in the same way towards us, but you know what, it doesn't. We end up getting ghosted, we end up getting blocked, we end up getting, you know, like literally like just move away from me, okay? So basically, if you're that person that is going to be sitting down for the rest of your life, 25 years and plus, waiting for somebody to literally come back into your life, this channel is not for you. Number four, this channel is not for those who want to be in a codependent relationship, okay? It's basically a karmic relationship, okay? Well, basically everything is karmic, okay? We're all living out our life lessons, whether it is the negative karmic or the positive karmic energies. This is what we're living out. But basically, this is about somebody who wants to definitely 110% be in a codependent relationship, because they cannot see themselves just kind of managing things by themselves, okay? They need to have somebody else in their life. They need to be in a relationship. They need to be with this person, a particular person that they've got their claws, their eyes, you know, fixated on, and their claws dug into that person, okay? That's codependent. I need that person in my life. This channel will not be really appealing to those kind of people, okay? Number five, this channel is not a channel for people to just, which is a place to hang out and disparage people, okay? It's not that channel, darlings, okay? I want to create a very safe and friendly and beautiful community within my page, within my channel. But what I'm not going to tolerate, I'm going to have zero tolerance on. And I don't encourage people to just literally come to the channel and write comments about other people who have made a comment and just say really nasty, terrible things, because you will be found out and you'll be blocked. So it just really doesn't make sense. Okay, this is about just really just getting together and just really having a very, you know, very friendly, diplomatic conversation about a particular topic that, or a particular video that you may be watching and commenting on. What I don't, yes, I understand about free speech, but there is free speech that doesn't tread on anybody else's toes and just causes insults, and, you know, when it's not necessary, it's not necessary. If you have a disagreement about a particular subject or whatever it is that you discover that you don't resonate with my readings on a particular video, and somebody comments about something, please don't take it, you know, to that extreme of trying to disparage somebody, because we all have a right to have opinion, and we all need to be respectful towards each other. Okay? And number 6, it says not a channel for anyone who undergoes self-abnegation, okay, and blames other people for their own free will decisions that they consciously made with no accountability in sight. Okay, so if you willingly and consciously knew that a particular person wasn't for you, or that you knew that you refused to put in the work about repairing any issues within yourself, and you take it out on another person, and you refuse point blank to say that you have a responsibility towards, you know, changing yourself, darling, this channel is not for you. Okay? Number 7, this channel is not for anyone who is not wanting to put in the work. It's not for you. Okay? Now let's get on to what this channel is for. Okay, I just wanted to get those boundaries out of the way, and then we can just focus now on what this channel is for. Okay, who this channel appeals to, which is number 1. This channel is for giving you guidance from spirit that will help you to construct your plans into a solid foundation for you to build your abundance. Okay, that's what this channel is for. Number 2, this channel helps you to move on and away from toxic situations and people where life lessons have been painfully but enlighteningly learned. Okay, so you know when you was in that third party situation, or probably fourth party situation, and it really, you know, burned you to a crisp, you was able to kind of move away from it following your life lessons. And yes, it was humiliating. Yes, you wanted to just kick the person's butt. But at the end of the day, you learn something very valuable, not only about that person, but you also learn something very valuable about yourself. Okay? Number 3, this channel gives you messages from spirit that you need to hear rather than what you want to, which may lead to triggers, and that depends on your resonance. Okay? I know that we would all love to hear the truth, how we perceive it to be. That our person loves us, our person wants us back, and they will do anything and everything to come back to us. This is what we want to hear. It sounds really beautiful, it sounds really amazing. But you know what, darlings, that is not really how it goes with readers. In readings, if there's something that you need to know, you know, genuine readers will tell you what it is, you know, realistically. And it's something that is just for your highest good. It's for your benefit, so that you are able to start to learn how to move on with your situation and start to edge away from that dreamlike illusion that all is well when it isn't. Okay, so this is what it's all about. It's about giving you realistically honest answers. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to make it sound really pretty. If the situation that I find in a reading that your person that you're, you know, inquiring about doesn't have any, good vibes towards you or good intentions towards you, and I pick it up, I will say it. All right, I'm not going to make you believe that, oh, it's it's a bed of roses when really the cards say that it isn't. Okay, I'm not going to do that. This channel definitely won't be for you. Number 4 is that this channel helps you to relate within the channel's community with fellow subscribers or viewers, where you can hopefully build strong, long-lasting friendships with like-minded people. This is what it's all about. It's about creating this kind of soul tribe, electronically, energetically, okay? So that we're able to help to inspire each other. If I'm able to sort of do this channel where I'm able to give inspiration to people through the use of my oracle and my tarot cards, and basically what I'm hoping for is that this energy, this of positive vibrations, you guys will be able to turn around and help support each other. This is what I'm looking for within this kind of channel. All right. Number 5 is this channel helps you to be authentic and to help you to grow into your greatness. So this is what this channel is all about. Okay. It's not just about tarot reading, oracle card reading. Okay. I kind of go a little bit beyond that. And this is what some people might say, oh, it's a bit of life coaching as well. And it's been very realistic. It's about helping you to build up your boundaries, to build proper building blocks so that you're able to construct your life in the right way forward so that you will be able to meet up with your abundance. Now, guys, what I will say is that when I read my cards intuitively, okay? I am not somebody who, as I said, what you see is what you get with me, okay? I'm not somebody who is going to be in this kind of like way of being timid when it comes to doing these readings, okay? What I feel, I will say. If there's anything that I see spread, I will say it just like how it is. If I find that the person who you are dealing with, the person who you are interested in, is a dog, I will say so. Okay? Whether you want to admit it, if you have been feeling drawn towards the videos about a particular person and you've got your doubts, but if it has been picked up in a reading and you can resonate with it and it triggers you, then there is a message, okay? But if you stumble across any kind of videos, it's because there could be a message in there for you. Always look on this channel and other channels with an open mind. You can't have a closed mind. You must have an open mind. You also must be in a position of making the decisions for yourself. Even though you're guided with the tarot cards and the oracle cards, guys, you are the ones that make the decision at the end of the day. Nobody else does. It's you. You're the shot caller. You're the one whose life is affected by a particular situation. So what I need from you to do is to remember that you are powerful enough to create a reality that you will feel comfortable in. Remember, you also have your loved ones around you. If you are a single mom, if you are a single dad, and you've got children, doesn't matter about the age, but you are responsible for them. Or you're responsible for a disabled person or an elderly person. You need to be mindful of the decision makings that you're making for yourself, because if you have those kind of responsibilities, it affects those people as well. So this is what this channel is about. It's not about you try not to sort of like focus on your love interest, because yes, it is about, most of the times it's about relationships, what you're inquiring about, okay, intimate relationships. But if you have other areas of your life that you need to be focusing on, because that's what will be picked up as well. I'm not just focusing just solely on love, but I may pick up on career, finances, education, personal development. I may pick up on illnesses or legal matters, or financial matters. Guys, if I do, you need to take the necessary steps to seek legal, financial, medical advice. okay? Because there are people out there who have been qualified for years in that profession, and they will be the better people to help you. Don't come to, you know, tarot readers with that kind of inquiry, because we will not be able to help you unless that person is already a qualified, you know, professional person who will be able to give you then that extra advice that you will need, and it will be at a cost, okay? Also, be aware that whenever readings are done, a lot of energy is used. A lot of energies are used. So I will try to keep the readings and the videos consistent as much as I can, as often as I can. But please bear in mind that most of the times it really does depend on the energy levels as well. The messages that I'm getting from Spirit is very, you know, they come randomly, which means that I may do an audio recording or I may get the cards out, okay? I have been in, you know, had situations where I've had to sort of wake up sort of like in the middle of the night and sort of like do a reading because it was just this message that needed to come out, okay? And if that is the case, then, you know, I will record it and then upload it a bit, but it will be put up as an audio reading, okay, rather than, you know, just doing normal spreads, which will be for either the elements or the individual zodiac signs. Any kind of readings that I do, which will be sort of, you know, audio readings, it will more than likely be for the collective. So it doesn't really pertain to your star sign or your gender or your situation. If you can actually relate to what is being said, if you are drawn to the title of the video, you listen to it and you can relate to it, it resonates with you, then there is a message for you, okay? At the end of the day, as I say, guys, you are the shot callers. I do have a sense of humour, I do have dark humour, but I do mean well. Remember what I said about what this channel is for. This is about building. This is about you making that promise that you made to yourself last year and the year before, that when 2020 comes along, you are not going to be staying stuck. You are not going to be putting up with any bullshit from anybody, okay? You are going to step away from those toxic energies, from those people who wasted your time and who broke your heart. You are going to be cancelling out and eliminating any kind of generational karmic energies and cycles that you was in for years. Those have been or are in the process of being closed out. This is about you stepping up and onwards. And if it means that you have to leave some people behind, darling, this is what you've got to do. Okay? Because they are part of the experience. They are part of the plan, but they are not a part of your destination. Okay? Just bear that in mind. Guys, this is what I've got for you. It's just kind of like an overall generalized kind of hypnosis as to what this channel is about. Because I just don't want you guys to walk into it blindly and think, oh my God, this girl's like, oh my God, she's so crazy. Okay, so I just thought I'd share what I am about with you all, and if you like what you see and if you can vibe and if this is resonating with you, then yeah, fine. Be my guest. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Guys, thanks so much for listening to this introductory video of the Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host, Angel Rain, signing off for now. So guys, please do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.